Grand Thursday, 7:07 a.m. on April the 22nd, Jupiter Day. Yay! This is Dee with Divine Needle, and we're going to delve right in to the Sabian Mysteries. hmm Taurus, 3 to 4 degrees in Taurus. The Sabian symbol number 34, the rainbow's pot of gold. Grand day, Hannah. The rainbow's pot of gold. You remember yesterday. And what's interesting is the sun enters this symbol at 2222. Hmm. I was getting a lot of twos recently. It's all about twos. But it's Sabian symbol number 34. And you remember yesterday's Sabian symbol was stepping onto a lawn blooming with clover. And it also felt like stepping into a beam of light. And it actually happens. The rainbow's pot of gold. When I first looked at this, it looked like a pot of honey and a bunch of bees floating around. But yeah, we've made the rainbow bridge to the pot of gold. Absolutely. Hmm. That is phenomenal. So, a lot of you are going to be experiencing some very good luck. It's interesting because the Wheel of Fortune keeps showing up in the readings. So, we're on the verge of something really special here, and then we're at it. Remember, that energy can kind of play out up to 5 days, give or take either direction of today, depending on you all and where you're at in your timeline. We all seem to stay within that 10-day range of each other for um, the reading's energies. So, but most are going to be right in step, which is interesting. A very, very auspicious day. Grand rising to all of you. It's very good to see you. All right, it's Jupiter Day, Gabriel Day. Let's see what Osho Zen has to say about the energy for today. Guidance for everybody down here. Here we go. Osho Zen. What kind of pretty pictures have you got for the collective? Oh, we've been getting those cards a lot. They are spitting them out yet again. Nothingness and harmony. The interesting thing about this is it's a super peaceful feeling. It's like everybody's started, going through the roughest patch, and now everything's really smoothing out, and everybody's getting their zen back. And it's interesting because we got a 5 and a 10. A 5 and a 10, which that Sabian symbol is 2222. And 2 times 5, 10, right? Hmm. From nothingness, or what felt like nothingness and bleakness, right? To complete utter harmony and a heartbeat. I heard heartbeat and I looked down, and sure enough, that's coming from the heart. Complete bliss. Hmm. You know how dolphins, when they play, they're like in complete bliss. Yes. Hmm. That is so wild. Nothingness to complete bliss. It is very it feels that way to me. It feels like everybody went from complete ugh and overwhelm. So everything felt like darkness to bam, just overnight success, right? Huh. Oh, that's a good thing. It's about time, I would say. And today is Jupiter Day, the planet of luck, Thursday. hmm So it's interesting that's there, right? Put that right there for now. Let's get into the reading. Let's get the lowdown for the collective overall energy, please. Overall energy. Happy Moon Day. Zabo, you're off a few days, or am I? Uh, it's Jupiter Day. Time slip. I have those. There was a couple of days, a couple of weeks ago. Well, a couple of weeks in a row where I kept thinking it was Friday, or yeah, Friday on Thursday and Thursday on Wednesday, and yeah, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. Whew. Okay. For the collective, overall energy for the collective for the next 24 hours or so. Overall energy. Okay, interesting because these cards have been out. Whoo! Building things brick by brick and using your intuition and wisdom to do so. Unlocking the secrets of how to be a builder. That's good energy. Very good. We'll take that. That's the overall for today. Heck yeah, we'll take that. What's our highest priority? Highest priority for the collective. Boy, they're not waiting around at all. Oh, yeah. Apocalypse and the Shining Dew. Highest priority. Oh, and what do we need to be mindful of, prepare for? Alrighty. Boy, they just didn't waste time, did they? I like that. Getting right down to it, right? We have the Conservator, the Burden One, the Empress, and the Archangel of Mysteries. The light level's a little bit low this morning. Move our little pot of gold over a little bit. And what's on the bottom? We want to know what's under the underneath current. Whee! The Memory Keeper. The Memory Keeper. 6 of Chalices. Reminiscing. And the Ivory Shield right under that. I always like to peek in the Eminence. The Champion. Wow. Wow. The Eminence is very much the pot of gold. Yep. And that Empress card. The Eminence and the Empress are very much the pot of gold. Absolutely. All right, let's take a sneaky peeky at the Memory Keeper. This can be about your children, siblings, people you grew up with, past lives that you spent with these people, and or reminiscing energy. It's also how they use to talk to me about the holodeck and the timekeeper, Saturn. It is the memory keeper. It's interesting because it shows the sun in Scorpio. But for me, this is all about Saturn. hmm Yeah, they do say that Saturn was the original sun. Yeah, it's a burned out original sun. That's what some are saying. So, interesting fact. All right, let's take a look. Six of chalices underlying. The memory keeper is the spirit of reminiscence. Who you once were is trying to speak and reach out to who you are now. Listen to the whispers from the past, for they send premonitions of the future. Initiate an open dialogue between the past and the present. The memory keeper is your custodian of memories, both fond and adverse, the reflection of your inner child. When the memory keeper appears to you in a reading, the past and the present converge. Past and the present. It's interesting. Nothingness to complete harmony. And the overall energy for today. High Priestess. Key 2, Major Arcana. This is Sophia, or wisdom personified. She guides you toward the deepening and broadening of your knowledge. Aspire for scholarship to wield the power of discernment. The priestess is the queen of the angels. When the priestess appears to you, she instructs on the cultivation of your wisdom and intuition. The summation of the choices you have made in the landscape of thoughts you have painted for yourself have taken you to the threshold of a particular path. And now it's a time to venture deeper, farther. Here is the Wellspring of Magic. And there's the well. There's the well. If you're looking down a well, yeah, an old type well, you could almost be looking at something that looks like that. Three of Orbs, the Mason. Working together, or people watching you work. Using your intuition and your wisdom and your gifts, quite literally. It can be either or. Others watching you work, or you working with others. Upon the first stare, ex nihilo nihil fit, the philosophy that every great work is built or comes from a pre-existing work. The memory keeper, the pre-existing work, maybe, right? The Mason is a completion and inauguration with a materialized work product to show for yourself. It is the spirit of merit by your side, of hard work and dedication that pays off. So it pays off. So we're getting the payoff finally. That's good. That's better than good. Okay. This is a spirit of architecture, of construction, and material works erected brick by brick, stone by stone. Labor omnia vincit. Hard work conquers all. Yep. Wisdom, intuition, and hard work. The wellspring of magic. For sure. We're coming up on a full moon soon in Scorpio. All right. Our highest priority 20, Apocalypse, Last Judgment. Last Judgment. Another major arcana. We got major arcana in all the slots here. So a big day. This energy is definitely a big day. And I just hopped right past because I was so busy looking at the Empress card. Apocalypse. This is the Age of Aquarius card. This is Revelations. This is what we're living in currently. Yeah, Age of Aquarius, Apocalypse. Where all things that were once hidden come to light. This is the spirit presented upon your path when you have arrived at a point of no return. Yeah, the pot of gold at that point. What has transpired is now, excuse me, irreversible. The only way out is through. This is the moment of full realization for why all that has happened to you has happened. The apocalypse is the spirit of revelation. The Holy Ghost. It's in the Bible. The Holy Ghost is the one, the only one that can decipher that book. When the answers that were hidden before are now obvious. This is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. When the apocalypse appears in divination with other cards, it adds emphasis of significant spiritual importance to those other cards. Pay closer attention when key 20 is present. The apocalypse is a mythic personification of an event horizon. This is a space-time in which no event that comes subsequent can affect the outcome, because all that could have affected it has either transpired or not transpired. The apocalypse card appears when you have crossed the boundary of where the gravitational pull over you is such that turning back is impossible. And I think I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe it's acting like it. It's driving me crazy. Oh, apocalypse. This is resurrection energy. Resurrection energy. And it's our highest priority. And the shining dew, waters and waves. That is the night of water. The night of the water, the alchemy of water. The shining dew. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of water to enhance social charisma. Transmuted water helps you decelerate, slow down your frantic movements, find your calming center, and reflect. Fluidity is the quality of being like water, as is the Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei. And the shining dew is here to guide you toward free flow so you might roll with the waves and let the natural movements of karma take you where you need to go. And this is a karma card for sure. The Knight of Chalices is your guide as you navigate the waters of destiny. Slowing down and achieving an inner calm will lead you to wielding incredible soft power over others, which in turn endows you with the influence you sought to have. When this card appears in a divinatory reading, Spirit is telling you to sublimate what is deep within your psyche into the material world as creative or artistic product. Allow your soul to be visible. And I think that's mostly what it is. Allow your real inner self, your little child, out. Allow your soul to be visible. Notice that this particular one is a unicorn. And if you wonder what the unicorns are all about, I can tell you it's a particular bloodline. Anyway, I digress. Onward. What to be mindful of, prepare for. Holding back. Saving your coins. Carrying the burden of others. The Empress. Creative, artistic, and the Archangel of Mysteries. That is the the Earth King. The King of Earth is a she. Anyway, The Conservator, Four of Orbs. The Conservator is the maintenance work, investments, and natural resources needed to reign, rule, and order. This is the spirit presented in your life path when you are demonstrating an inordinate attachment to the material. This is earthly power you are clinging desperately to at the expense of greater spiritual realization. The Conservator is both the spirit of that which is empirical and orderly, efficient and pragmatic, and also that which is self-serving, covetous, or parsimonious. And the burdened one, 10 of Scepters. Oh, there it is. The spirit resident in this card is the carrier of sorrows. The burdened one is oppression we bring onto ourselves when we don't temper or when we have acquiesced to others using us as their beast of burden. The series of decisions you have made along the way have led up to this culminating point of unduly carrying the responsibility of others. Are the hands of spirit holding the rods to help you carry the weight of the load, or the hands of spirit presenting the burden to you to test your strength, resolve, and perseverance? Is this a divine trial or divine assistance? The mystic rose at the center between the hands symbolizes secret and mystery, indicating that you don't know everything. There are greater reasons for why you are where you are. There is purpose, and you are not yet privy to what the purpose is. The Ten of Scepters is a card of laborious task. It feels like it's more, hmm, it feels like it is divine trial and divine assistance that's coming in. But we need to hang on, conserve, and carrying the burden of others sometimes are some necessary trials we need to go through. It proves out our ability to rule. And these are the resources you need to reign and rule. Okay? Anyway, the Empress, key 3, Major Arcana, Gloria Mundi, Arania's Gate. The Empress appears to those who are on the verge of producing a work of worthy admiration. The magic of the Empress transformed your hopes into reality. A divinity of universal love is present in your life path, and the Empress appearing to you is the affirmation you need for acknowledging that presence. Gloria Mundi is a muse of poets, writers, and artists and musicians. The Empress also embodies the spirit of rhetoric. She wields the art of persuasion. Persuasion and charisma, right? And Archangel of Mysteries, King of Earth. King of Earth, angel who illuminates the shadow. Very much, that is the Archangel of the book of Revelations. That is the only one that can unravel that book and truly tell you what it means. Archangel of Mysteries. The King of Orbs is the Archangel of Mysteries. Another one of her many names is the Archangel of Revelations. She is a beneficent guide connected to the underworld, one authorized to act as an intermediary and mediator between the angelic realm, still subservient to the divine, and the realm of the fallen angels. She can also traverse through all the lower realms to guide lost souls. The Archangel of Mysteries appears now because these qualities and powers of protection of hers are needed by you. The King of Orbs illuminates the darkness for you, who are about to traverse the realms of shadow. You are about to uncover great mysteries This is the Archangel who protects you against all forms of darkness along your initiatory path of discovery. The King of Orbs is a great provider. You too are a great provider to others. With her lantern, the Archangel of Mysteries illuminates crossroads. She is a great master of spells and incantations. The ears of corn symbolize the seeds of spiritual enlightenment through the erudite study of esoteric practices. You manifest your material abundance through spiritual abundance. Hmm. So manifesting. And this is, it feels like the spirit of pairs going on here. Because the apocalypse is about pairs. We could do cis, right? And working with others, right? And we have two. So I think this is about two people working together to uncover great mysteries. It's weird because when I see that burdened, I feel like I'm seeing and hearing buried treasure, buried treasures. Maybe that buried treasure. Must always ask why. And if you look at the hermaphrodite, Hermes and Aphrodite, they're holding a Y in their hand. When I saw that, I went, booyah! I was right. Always ask why. All right, here we go. Tell us what you won't need to. Coming out for today, for this Thursday. Experiencing. It's interesting because this one's standing with a tree and it looks like she's really examining the branch. I know this is likely an artist's signature, this P in a circle, but it really caught my eye. Is that the treasure that we're looking for? Could be. Well, it's almost like she's looking for something on this branch. But the thing she's looking for is on the ground right here. So she's close. Close to unlocking that mystery. Okay. That looks like a really good energy. Super good energy for today. Just keep in mind, it is resurrection energy today. Highest priority, resurrecting and moving forward in communication and love. Yep. Communication and love. All right, guys. I hope you have a grand Jupiter day. And I'll be back for the TGIF reading tomorrow. Anyway, have a really good one. Have fun. Be safe. Don't do anything bad. We don't want any more karma. Talk to you later.